What are we rolling?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're rolling, and here we are back in the community podcast here in the studio here at Big Condo Online. Please like and subscribe, ring the bell and everything, because as you know, we endeavor to bring you some very interesting people, some people from the community that I like to hear more about, and I think that you would like to know more about as well. And so here in the studio, I have a fantastic new rising talent, a young artist named, not follow me, not one name but two, Minerva Daisy. How you doing, Minerva?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, I mean, first of all, you know, we had a little chat there about the name Minerva because, you know, I was like, she's like the goddess of nature, and then you said she was
the goddess of wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wise to know nature and everything. I mean, but is this your real name?
Yeah, my real name is Minerva Daisy. They're my first two names.
Yeah.
Given by my parents, who thought that rather than call me Molly, they'd call me Minnie. And then my grandma didn't like that, and so we went for Minerva, and so Minerva Daisy was born.
I think that they knew. They just tapped into the zeitgeist, and they knew you were going to be a star.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, you know what? When we were doing our show notes, you know, most artists, you know, they just kind of like plop out, you know, kind of like Venus plopping out of the clamshell. But you were telling me how you were performing since you were a child, like a little bit of a child prodigy. What kind of performing were you doing? I mean, singing, playing instruments?
Yeah, so I started learning piano when I was 6. I just fell in love with the piano, and I've always been singing. Apparently, I used to annoy my grandma in the back of the car by singing opera music to her.
Opera music?
I don't think I was very good at it, but I was still singing it. Do
you just think that you were just going, I
think so.
That would be annoying in the back of a car. I'm trying to drive, child.
Yeah, my grandma seemed to love it, though, and so I would perform at her. She had a Crown Green bowling. I would go to the bowling green with her and sing in front of all of the old biddies there. They'd love it.
Just love it when little girls just start belting out songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could just imagine that now and everything. And what's great is that, you know, for people who have those little young children that are doing that, it's like, what are they going to end up doing, you wonder? And now, here we are, sometime later. Yeah. And you just started to sing professionally. When did you start to do that?
When I was, I'm going to say 16, started professionally. I was in a duo with a friend of mine. He was playing guitar, I was singing, and I went to a karaoke
love me some karaoke.
I do as well. I love a good bit of karaoke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we went to a karaoke thing, and it turned out to be a competition to win a day in a studio, and that's where I met the guitarist. And from there we started singing duo stuff, covers for all the people in the pubs on a Saturday night. And then I moved to Manchester, and now I've been performing solo and with a band for the past 3 years.
Now, you know, you're like speeding up as if we ain't got no time. But, I mean, you went from solo to duo to band.
Yeah.
Are you back to solo now?
It's a bit of both. I like to perform with a band, but obviously not every venue wants that. Not everything needs that.
Do you actually play piano while singing, or?
Yeah, I play piano live and sing live.
Nice.
It feels natural to me rather than just standing up with a backing track. But that is something that I think I'd like to venture into eventually.
It's a powerful skill set. I mean, do you write as well?
Yeah, I've been writing my own music for years, releasing music as well, but writing a lot of songs about my experiences, my emotions.
Wait a minute. All right, here we go. How can we ask where you fall in the age range? I know that's rude, but I'm just wondering. Trust me, there's a question coming.
That's fine. I'm 20 years old.
Now, here's my question. Life experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people do say that, but you know, everyone has experiences with heartbreak at young ages, or what they think is heartbreak.
This is true. Charlie Brown on the blacktop with the little redhead girl. I mean, good grief, I know that story.
Yeah, I went through a series of relationships that probably weren't the best relationships to be involved with, but I was young and didn't know any better, and so I kind of started to reflect on that and put it into music.
It's kind of like Britney Spears, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, like when young women listen to, like, say, music like that, Taylor Swift, Britney, it's like they're singing about heartbreak and pain and stuff. Because you write, like, where do you think you fall in there? I mean, I know you said you experienced it, but what do you want people to know about it? Like, what's the wisdom of your struggle?
I think what I want people to take away from my music is something they can relate to and turn into a positive experience. I don't just write solely about heartbreak. I did for a while, but I'm starting more to venture into writing about actual love for friends and family and different experiences.
Love of dogs.
Yeah, love a dog.
You can love anything, bro.
This is very true.
No, I'm kidding. So tell me about this, touring of the up and down the Northwest. I know you said it's not really a tour, but I mean, like, are you from Liverpool?
No, I'm from Manchester right now. I've moved all over the place, but right now I live in Manchester.
So, I mean, how is that like for you, like traveling as an artist, because what's that experience like for you?
It can get tiring, but it's all part of the artist experience.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's where, as you say, like management and road gang and roadies come into play. So, I mean, were you traveling on your own, or was it part of the band, or?
I have travelled on my own, but in terms of the London gig, it was all of the band. We got up at 6 a.m. and jumped on a coach and came back 6 the next morning. So it was a long day, but it's an experience I don't think any of us will ever forget, sitting on a 5-hour coach, very sleep deprived.
No, I know. I mean, my man Royce, he tells me the stories. I would never do it, like sleeping in a bus station and, and I think I remember going down to, I don't know, Hattonfield or somewhere, Stoke-on-Trent, and you have to wait for them trains, you know what I mean? And you just like, you got the hard bench. And then, it's like, oh, God, this is not my life, and especially if you're playing with a band, you only probably each make like about 10 quid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. At times it's been more, but when you got to split it with the band.
That's what I mean. What I mean
with it does narrow down to not a lot. But it was fun. It's just carrying all the gear.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Roy will take. Anyway, go ahead.
It's just carrying all the gear.
Yeah, exactly. Because, especially like the drummer stuff.
Yes. Yeah, we try and make sure that there is a drum kit at the venue for the ones further
Everybody
away.
does.
But sometimes we're not so lucky.
I love it how drummers be just walking around with cymbals in the back.
Yeah, literally.
Hopefully we get something at the kit. Oh, man, I've been to those shows and stuff. So give me an idea, like, I know you were saying about writing songs and not all of them being about heartbreak and everything. Maybe because you do have a video coming up.
I do, yes.
And everything. So tell us about Euphoria.
So Euphoria is my most recent single. It's out on all streaming platforms, but we ventured into the idea.
Oh, it's out now?
That one's out now, but the music video isn't yet. Because of COVID, we had to postpone it for a while. But we ventured into the idea of putting together a music video because it's something I've never done before. We got up at, I think it was like 2 a.m. and went to Castlefield Bowl, this big like outdoor arena, and filmed a dance scene in the dark. With all
Dancing in the
lighting.
dark? What are you, like Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. No,
Not you. You're more Courtney Cox, but
yeah. Well, yeah, it was really fun.
Interesting concept, though. I mean, like, why that concept?
The director had an idea of creating kind of the music through dance, and so we put it together. The song itself is about love, and it's about saying when to walk away from love, when is the right time to do that.
That's what I'm talking about. When to walk away.
Yeah. And so the dance interprets that. And we also did loads of shots around Manchester as well, just performing. And at my university, in one of the buildings, we did a singing scene with some nice yellow lighting. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with yellow and stuff because that nice golden glaze, that sense of euphoria. I was kind of like saying when I heard the word, I was thinking about Zendaya and stuff like that, but you said no, it has nothing to do with her.
Yeah, we tried to stray away from the Zendaya connotation with euphoria because obviously that's very purple, and so we went for gold and...
she's onto her color palettes. I like that. I thought you were going to say because it's all about drugs, but
that too. But mainly, we stuck loads of gold leaf to my face.
Gold leaf
with Vaseline.
Vaseline.
It was
See, now you gave it the Minerva touch. Did you wear a white dress?
No, it was just this part of my face, so you couldn't really see the dress or anything for the album cover. But,
I like that though, gold leaf and everything. Go look for that, man. Where are we gonna find that on? You said it's on all platforms, but you act like people actually know what platform it's on.
So the song,
I hate it when people do that, So it's on. Is it on Minerva Daisy?
Yeah, the song is on. It's on Minerva Daisy, but on Spotify, YouTube, and all the streaming platforms. But you can also find the album artwork on my website, which is just minervadaisy.co.uk, and on Instagram as well, which is just at Minerva Daisy.
Oh man, Rosie would love you and stuff like that because so many artists are always like, yeah, it's like Minerva Daisy, it's like Daisy M, it's like MD. Right? It's like, how am I gonna know what that is? I mean, seriously, So that's cool. So I mean, I'm gonna ask you some Rosie questions because I don't know, he does it differently than I do, but can you tell me who are you inspired by?
A big inspiration is my dad. Yeah, I know.
Is he an artist?
He is, yeah. He's a singer and a guitarist, and I used to sit in my room and I'd be able to hear him writing songs all day and night. And
nice one.
I used to sing along to his songs with him.
Oh.
And then I started writing my own stuff, and he's always been a big inspiration for me and always pushed me to do my best and love what I do. The same with my mum as well, but she doesn't write music. She's more of a creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, she makes dresses and stuff like that. Yeah.
Probably she can design one of them white dresses I'm talking about. But what do you want to aspire to be what kind of artist you want to be I think I was dropping names and you didn't pick them up, like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, what do you want to aspire to be?
I'd like to aspire to be I don't know, Minerva Daisy, but
I knew she was going to say it. I called it. It was in my head. It was just pounding. She's going to say, I want to be Minerva Daisy.
Yeah, but I am inspired by artists like Florence and the Machine, Hooverphonic.
Well, there we go.
But also Etta James. And
oh, my God. At last. I mean, God, oh, man, to make a song like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to be...
Do you have that in you think?
I think so, yeah. I'd like to be able to create an impact, a lasting impact with my music.
Nice
and
one.
Reach out to people who need to hear that music at a time in their lives.
True.
Yeah.
No. See, look at that. That's like an aspiration and a goal at the same time.
Hey, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I mean, so in that aspect what do you think is next for you?
Right next.
Well,
upcoming next. Yeah.
Upcoming. All right.
Next.
Look at that. Those are words.
I think I'd like to release more music, get more music out there, reach a wider fan base and meet new people. But I'd love to go on a little tour, either a support tour or just a headline tour. I think that would be great just to be able to see the country as well as performing my music.
And hanging out in bus shelters.
Yeah, obviously. Bus shelters are my favourite place to hang out.
No, it's true. So when you said that your music is Euphoria is on Spotify, you said the video is done. You didn't really say when it's coming out.
I didn't, did I? No.
Not really, no.
It should be coming out within the next month. I'm just getting the final edits back together, and then I'm going to shove it out there. Yeah, just the tiny little details that need changing.
Now, what does that mean? You're doing that? Don't you have people to do that for you?
Yeah, but it's
or you just one of those, hey, I'm riding like a horse.
It's a back and forth process between me and the editor right now.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, just people's schedules always get in the way. And so just getting we're almost done now, to be fair. It's just getting the credits on the end, and then we're going to get it out there.
Credits on the music video?
Yeah, got to have the credits.
Why is that?
To credit the director and
well,
the
I
choreographer.
know, but it's just only one name. Is it? Oh, look at that, the choreographer.
I can't dance, so I'm very grateful we had a choreographer to help me learn how to do that.
Okay, all right. Give it up to those people that never play on MTV, but that's all right. Drop some credits. And so you've done Euphoria and everything like that. You know, you talked about wanting to go on tour and everything. Do you have any new song you want to tell anybody about?
Yeah, I've got a new single coming out in January. It's called Something Strange.
Ooh, something strange in the neighborhood. I knew who you gonna call. Right.
Yeah, it's about. I wrote it about an hour after I found out I got cheated on by an ex-partner, so it's very emotional.
Now, first of all, hold on. Ex-partner? Seriously? Really? Come on.
I know.
What the hell? And, you know, people just disappoint me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
all
It's your
right.
life, not mine.
No, he wasn't very pleased to find out that song was about him when he came to one of my shows and realised. But, I mean, if you don't want a song written about you, then don't cheat on a musician. That's what I would say.
Jesus Christ, you know. I mean, like, so the song is about him. So what was it about? Was it about the act of cheating because it's something strange? Or was it about, how could you do this to me?
It was about finding out that someone had been unfaithful, and then the process of like going through the motions. It's kind of like grief, but the person's still there, and you can still be very angry at them. So I was very mad.
Sounds like it because you just expect him to show up to your show. Just to hear that the song is about you. It's not about you, dude. Yes, it is.
It's for anybody who's felt like that, though. Who's had that.
Yeah, well, you know what?
You know, everyone needs a song they can belt out.
This is indeed true and stuff. I mean, there's some and everything. So I'm pretty sure you got a video on the line for that one. But so that's what's coming out. Your next single in January.
Yes.
The video's coming out.
Yeah, it will be.
Fairly soon, maybe for Christmas.
Maybe, hopefully, everyone can have a Christmas present and some new content.
Why can't you be looking at that, young girl? You know what I mean? Some new content and everything, you know. So Minerva Daisy, you know. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't ask you. Like, so are you signed?
I'm not yet. Currently unsigned, but things may be on the way.
Things may be on the way.
Maybe. Very cryptic, but
Cryptic,
maybe.
I know, right? You know, things may be on the way. I don't know. You know what I mean? You follow by down below and everything like that. But first of all, you gotta like follow her music and everything. When I, you know, usually, you know, when we talk to artists and they have a Spotify list, how many songs on your Spotify?
I've got 3 out currently.
Including Something Strange?
No, that's not included.
You're holding that back?
Holding that back until January, yeah. I've got Call Me the Criminal, Substitute.
Wait. Call Me the Criminal?
Yeah.
Call Me the Criminal. Why?
Yeah, that's just over a year old now. Maybe 2 years.
That was when you were bad, huh?
I was bad. No, it was.
Call me a criminal. You know what? I love it how artists come up with these titles. It's just great.
I'd like to know how I come up with the titles.
Well,
honestly.
I'm asking you though. See, look at that. That was my leaders, and I love how they come up with titles. You're supposed to say, yeah. Well, see, I was doing something bad one day, and
that one was because I was again in a relationship.
Jesus Christ! You know what? You know, I got to tell you, I'm jealous because, no relationship. But then, you know, like when people could just come on here and talk about the hundreds of relationships that they've been in. And then what I want to know, first of all, I think you all want to know this too. Like, did they all dump you? Seriously?
It was a mixture. This one wasn't about the person dumping me. It was about kind of friendships and a relationship, and being made to feel like the bad person when in actual fact that's not the case.
Oh, yeah, you are. Anyway, so like, can men and women be friends?
What did you say, sorry?
Can men and women be friends?
Yeah, of course they can.
All right. No, you know what I meant.
I do know what you mean, yeah.
All right. Can men and women be friends and then other things?
It depends on the situation,
Really?
I think sometimes, yeah.
You got to give hope to some of them guys out there. What situation are you talking about, Minerva Daisy?
If someone's being nasty to you, I wouldn't try and
No, of course
friend.
not. We're talking about, you having that friend. He's a friend. He's a good friend. We're watching movies together.
Yeah.
And all that other kind of stuff. Obviously, he doesn't want to go home.
Yeah.
But no, it's not going to happen for you, Fred. Seriously, it's not.
Friend zone.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think, when you reach a certain age, friends can be friends, even if they want to be more than friends.
Yeah, but you seem to have said that you have a relationship with friends, though.
Oh, no, there was a relationship and friendships, not at the same time, with different people. That sounds really bad, but
It does, but okay, now we get it. See, at first we were holding on to hope, people, that she had a relationship with friends, but she did not. You see how clear she made that?
I'll strive to make it clearer.
Okay, well, we thought we had an interesting interview with digression, but
Sorry.
she's like, no, that's not happening. So anyway, you know what? It's been fun.
Yeah.
Hasn't it not?
It has, yeah, thank you.
And everything like that, let's hope that, Minerva makes it past the next relationship. And then when she does, what will she write about?
Hopefully
I think you
happy.
destroy those relationships just so you could get more material for your song.
Maybe I did a Taylor Swift. No, I'm joking.
Love story. Yeah, what's that about? Either way you look at it, it's Minerva Daisy. It's been a pleasure talking to you here at Big Condo Online and everything. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. She's really a sweet girl, and I can't wait to see this Euphoria video, as well as Something Strange coming out. Let's hope that she gets tied down to a label and gets that tour that she's looking for and everything like that. But for now, I want to just thank my guest, Minerva Daisy. I am your host, Chase Johnson Lynch. And for now, we're out of here. Thank you.